I've got a bad feeling about this.
Please stay alert. I'm sensing something that means to do us harm, just ahead.
Do us harm?
Is something wrong?
It's nothing. Never mind.
For now, please head right. No matter how urgent our escape, your safety calls for a stronger weapon.
Good point. Right it is then.
Do you understand? The direction of the hand you hold pencils with.
Oh, but I used my left hand.
Well, in that case, it's,
It's okay. I'm going right.
Hey everybody, my name is Akarawa. Welcome back to Let's Play Fragile Dreams.
Oh yes. I forgot to mention something.
What is it?
Whenever there is something on the ground, a gathering of fireflies just above it will signal its position to you.
Why would fireflies be attracted to it?
Indeed. Well, maybe it is because it is summer, perhaps?
Right.
We already explained that last time, PF. Maybe you should have watched the episode.
We never know when an earthquake could strike. We must make haste.
One thing that I completely forgot was even in this game was when you lift up the Wiimote, PF will tell you some hint about the current objective.
We never know when an earthquake...
I was checking to see if she says more than one thing, but she only says the one. Let's go see what's in the men's room. Seems like a pretty normal men's room to me. Definitely normal. Oh, hey, something in the corner. Out of service, probably.
Oh, there looks to be some kind of weapon here.
The stick's made of bamboo.
Yes, it is a bamboo sword. I believe it will be far more effective than your other stick.
Okay, now that we have an improvement over the wooden stick, let's go ahead and equip it. You can see here that the bamboo sword has 20 attack power, which makes it twice as good as a wooden stick. One other nice thing about the bamboo sword, which they don't have a stat for, is it is significantly more durable than the wooden stick, so we don't have to worry about it breaking on us anytime soon.
Pardon me, but there's something else I've been meaning to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
This area is suffused with what one might call malicious thought entities.
Malicious thought entities?
Yes, they are the manifestations of the undying feelings left over from those who passed away. They are hostile toward the living and are apt to confront them. This can...
Wait, you're saying that we could be attacked?
Simply put, that is exactly the case.
So what do these thought entities look like?
Depending on the sentiment, they can take many forms. What is most troubling is that they are invisible to the naked eye.
What? Then what am I supposed to do?
These thought entities are crippled by light. Therefore, the beam of your flashlight should work. It will strip them of their cover and weaken them considerably.
So, even when the coast looks clear, I should shine my light around to really scour the area?
Yes, so please be careful.
And now we get to fight our first actual enemy beyond the one that was in the observatory. These are the most common enemy in the game. They're little jellyfish with frowny faces on them. They come in a couple of different colors. They're invisible until you shine light on them or until they start up their attack animation. And when they're attacking, they're invulnerable, so you just have to walk away from them. They're pretty easy to deal with. The only time that they ever get difficult is if there are a lot of them and they're in a very small space together. Which does happen a couple of times in the game. They'll put like a dozen in a cramped hallway, and then it gets kind of annoying. With all the stuff around here, it's really difficult to find every single jellyfish in this particular encounter. Here you can see one attacking. They attack in a 3-hit combo like that, and the only time it's ever really dangerous is when they all just happen to chain their 3-hit combo together, and you start taking massive amounts of damage. I've had that happen, and it's killed me from full health, and it sucks.
There's something on the ground.
It is a paper crane. Somebody must have dropped it.
Paper crane? Oh, I guess it does look like a crane.
So, you've seen a crane before?
No, just in a book once. It's a big white bird, right?
Correct. Cranes are a large waterfowl with prominently long beaks.
You sure know a lot about them. Have you seen them before?
That is not quite correct. I was only referring to the entry I have in my memory banks.
You've never seen them? But the way you describe it...
Oh, yes. Well, it is only a matter of possessing the right data.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope we get to see one together.
Together, as in, with me?
Of course.
Agreed.
There are a heck of a lot of little interruptions like that in this episode.
Beyond this turnstile, we can follow the train tracks out to the surface.
Okay. I can't open it.
Nonsense. Try a little harder.
I mean it. It won't budge.
Please stand by. I will run another scan over the area. Oh, well, actually, it might just be locked. At least, I think.
We'll never get it open then. What do we do?
Just a moment. Ah, yes. A key. We should find the key. There is a high probability that it is not far from here.
Okay then. Let's go find that key.
And another one.
There is a fire pit where you can build a fire just ahead. Perhaps a short respite is in order.
There are a lot of interruptions here, mainly because this is still sort of like a tutorial area. So they've got a lot of little cinematics that occur, and then they have a little tutorial pop up to tell you about some mechanic in the game. But we've already been over all of those. At level 2, we now do 2 more damage, which means that we can one-shot these guys. Take a look up these stairs, see how big of an area we have to go through. I guess not that big, considering we can't get over there. Ooh, looks like there's something to get down there, mixed in with all of the rubble from the floor collapsing. A mystery item. Well, we will figure out what that is once we get to a campfire again. There's one right there, but it seems awful close to the last one that we used. I don't know why we'd want it, so we're just going to ignore it. And here's the women's room. This is a new sound, you might be able to tell, and that indicates a new enemy. Every enemy in this game, every specific type of enemy, has its own unique sound that will be emitted from the Wiimote, or in this case, just from the TV. This is a group of hands, and they just kind of stretch out and try to slap you. The trick to them is really to just take your time, go from the side, move slowly. It can be pretty easy to get overwhelmed by them if you try to move too fast through a group. Also, never attack them directly from the front, because if you do that, then the ones to either side of you are going to wreck you. I don't see anything else to get. And I hit A without looking again. That's why I keep hitting the air with my sword.
Whoa. Is this what I think it is?
It is a key. After analysis, I can report that there is a 75% chance that it is the key to the turnstile shutter.
Great. Then that means we can open the shutter now.
Wait. Please hold on. At a probability of 75%, that means there is a 25% risk that it will not open for us.
I'm sure it'll work. I mean, 75% is way more than 25%.
I suppose that is a valid statement. Yes. It might work. Indeed, a 75% probability.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yes, we will be fine. Now, let us go open the shutter.
Of course you'll be fine. I mean, worst case scenario, you're stuck in a decrepit old train station until you die of starvation or until jellyfish kill you.
Well now, this is a rare treat. It's not every day I chance upon someone.
Huh? Whoa. Who are you?
Oh yes, pardon me. I roam these parts in search of unique treasures. And if I do say so myself, you seem to have a few eye-catching pieces. Care to barter, my lad?
I've picked up some stuff, but none of it's that great.
Well, have it your way. In honor of this most destined encounter, I have a gift. It's on the house. Use this dandy little number to ease your tired, troubled traveling self.
Thank you.
And with that, I must be on my way. Until we meet again!
He's gone. Who the heck was that guy?
That is a much-warranted question. Well, regardless of his nature, we too should hurry on our way.
Nobody ever told Seto to be wary about accepting candy from strange, panda-kneed, chicken-headed, baby carriage-pushing men. Oh well. That twinkly noise means we just got an item drop off an enemy. And there it is again. Let's see what we picked up so far.
Oh, I better warm up.
Here are some money items.
So, dear, what do you want to play next?
I know. Hide and go seek.
You really do love playing hide-and-go-seek, don't you?
Yep, and I like apples and running races too.
Oh, really? But you always come in last place in races.
Yeah, but I still like them, and I love Mommy best.
And Mommy loves you too.
Mom's got no chill.
What's going on? Another earthquake. Oh dear. I have to get back to her. Oh no! I have to get home. Oh, hold on. I'll be there soon.
So, those two items that you just saw are something called memory fragments. They show up a lot in this game. There are lots and lots of them. They're actually most of the items in this game. They tell stories. They sometimes are in groups, sometimes they're just single stories. A lot of times they have to do with the specific area that you're in, and because of that, we will be playing the memory fragments as we find them through gameplay, rather than devoting separate episodes to them like I otherwise might.
Ahead is the train platform, and beyond that, the tracks. If we follow them, they will lead us outside.
Another earthquake!
If there is a stronger quake, the structure could be compromised.
You mean we'll be in trouble?
Yes, grave trouble. We must hurry. But
But what?
I sense great danger coming from the platform. Do not linger while traversing. And do not strain yourself. Turning back is sometimes the most appropriate action. The likelihood that you will have a safe passage is... you'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah. Together we'll be fine.
Yes. You can build a fire over there. Believe me when I say that rest and retreat can be heroic in their own ways.
I better warm up. Wow.
Here's a third memory fragment.
Don't let in any strangers while I'm gone.
Okay.
Don't worry. Mommy will be back very soon. I promise. Has Mommy ever broken a promise to you?
Promise.
That's right. I promise.
Mommy,
Yes, sweetie?
come back home quick. Okay?
Well, we don't need this anymore. We can put that in our briefcase. And let's continue on. Alright, like PF was saying, there is a new enemy here. This is a pretty common one. There are a couple of variations on it. This is a wild dog, or in this case a pack of wild dogs. The trick to fighting these guys is to watch their pattern. When they get close to you, they'll hop back like that, and then they'll lunge forward. You're supposed to keep walking towards them and then hit them after they've already hopped back. If you get this in the wrong order, they're going to lunge at you right after you've tried to attack where they used to be, and you're going to have a bad time. But we get rid of them easily enough. Looking around for objects, I don't think there was anything else in here besides what the dogs had the chance to drop. So I guess it's onward into the train. You may remember that sound from the women's room. There are hand ghosts here. 2 sets of 5. And if you look to your left, is a candy drop. You'll notice that for items we've already found once before, it automatically identifies them. We didn't have to go to a campfire to figure out that that was a candy drop. The only things that will always be mystery items are money items. And I guess you could technically say memory fragments, but that's because there are no duplicate memory fragments in the game. Later on, it actually kind of becomes pointless for money items to be mystery items because they'll be the only thing that are mystery items. And so you'll be able to tell automatically that it's going to be money and it's going to be a certain value because the size of the money item in your inventory denotes how much it's worth. So, once you've found everything in the game, then every time you get a mystery item, you'll be like, oh, I immediately know how much money is in my inventory because all 3 square money items are between 6,000 and 8,000 yen. So, it's pointless.
The sky's red. It must be dawn.
Yes. Dawn is the time of day when the sun is below the horizon. Sunlight bounces off particles in the upper atmosphere and scatters, causing the phenomenon of a colorful sky. With today's strong winds, more particles must have been kicked up to result in the exceptionally deep red we perceive now. Excuse me, are you listening?
Yeah. It's so red and pretty.
Yes, it is stunning.
Just beautiful. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yes? Being of assistance to my user is my primary protocol. Ask anything you so desire.
Well, before, I saw a silver-haired girl. Have you seen her around here?
A silver-haired girl, you say? Just a moment. Please stand by while I conduct a search of my databanks. I should mention that an ongoing power shortage has restricted access to the compressed files in my database. I wasn't able to scan all of my records, but...
You know her?
Yes, no.
Which is it?
Pardon me. It is just that of the memory I was able to access, a silver-haired girl might or might not have shown up.
You've seen her?
It's possible, and yet it's possible I have not.
Oh, so you haven't seen her.
But wait, I might be able to estimate where the girl would be at present. This is only a theoretical calculation, but when it comes to the general location of people, the underground shopping mall in the station we were just at was always lively with crowds. So perhaps...
Some people might still be there?
Yes, in the past it was always bustling with activity, so there is a possibility it is that way now.
Okay, how do we get to this underground mall?
The entrance to the underground mall can be found on the second floor of the station where we just were. However, that passage is always kept locked. Oh, but do not worry. There is a chance that the key to the passage is being kept in that storehouse up ahead. I'd say it is at least an 80% chance.
All right then, let's head to that storehouse, right?
Affirmative. Inside, you will need to locate a thin, gold-plated key. And one more thing. Please be careful.
Yeah, I know.
We now know what we have to do next episode, but this one is almost over. So let's find some place to save. Now, if you were playing this on an actual Wii with a Wiimote and everything, hey kitty, then you'd be hearing noises coming from all over the place. All of these insect noises are coming from different locations in the field.
Maybe I'll sit down.
And they come in and out on your Wiimote speaker as you look around, which is pretty cool. But you kind of lose a little bit of that when you're piping it all through your TV instead. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Next episode, we'll go get that key. See you then.